So, in the last video I said that I was getting something. I ordered something. Well, it came today. Let's prop up the camera and get it open. Alright. Let's open the box. So, inside, we finally got a new egg incubator from Chick Cozy, which I'll turn around the camera and we'll see, take this out and see what's about.
Why is egg incubator?
So we can hatch more eggs.
What?
So we can hatch more eggs.
Eggs?
Yeah. You want to hatch more chickies? So I ordered, because the 360 is not doing well, ordered this egg incubator, which holds 25 eggs incubator. And they set them, and you put them the pointing side down, in it, which they hold that way. But it's from Chick Cozy, and let's get it out of the box. Yep. Once again, that's it. Oh, that's what it looks like from the outside. And I'll probably get it by actually cut. Just like the one that's in the bathroom.
What?
This one's just like the one in the bathroom. So I ordered this from Chick Cozy. You find them on, as says here, TikTok, Chick Cozy Official, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I am not sponsored by Chick Cozy at all. I'm trying these, actually their brand for the first time. But it comes with a manual, which has the cleaning storage. Calm down. So I have to make sure before we start cleaning. There's some troubleshooting. How to add water. So I'll read all this before I I'll look at it. But then it also comes with a when you candling picture of how they're supposed to be. Like right now we're about at this stage within the other one. So they will just keep going. What do you think, mister? Huh? Alright. Hold on. And then it comes with a bunch, leave that there, bunch of hatching calendars, which is nice. And then we got the incubator, so we'll get that out. And it looks like, no, River. It looks like River's trying to help. So let's get that out. No, mister.
No, mister.
Can you get off the table, please? Alright, we're gonna take it out. We'll turn it upside down. Well, maybe. And we're gonna get up. No, we gotta pull up. Alright, put that over there. No, that's styrofoam. It's called styrofoam. Styrofoam. No, not eggs, just incubator. Just like the one that's in the bathroom. So I can figure out how to open it. just noticed I'm not in the camera whatsoever. No, I'm just right there, mister. I'm gonna drop it. So this one comes with a, so you can pull this lid off. Of course, there's tape that I have to get off, but we'll take a look inside here. It has a power cord, I'm guessing right there. And this might be for the turner, and that's probably for your power.
Let's see what's in that.
But there's your egg candler. There's your day, your temps, and your up and down buttons. Right here it says for the countdown day settings, your temperature settings, just everything you need to do. Your days reset, no mister. And here's your window for your temperature, or to keep your regulator, just like the one over there. So we will get this put on, or open, cleaned out, and we'll start incubating some eggs, and we'll see how this one does. Went to Walmart and got a bubble machine for the kids.
Bubbles.
River, go get the bubbles. Go get them. This thing shoots out the bubbles. Alright, y'all, I am now in my bathroom, where, of course, where the incubators are. Still got a candle lamp. I'll do that tonight. Kind of forgot last night. But we are going to get this open, and we're going to get it all set up. So, I gotta peel these blue tapes off, and we'll get going. You can see it's starting to, I need to put water in it yet, and I want to look to see what I want to need. But, oh, that's bright. So the down buttons for your, man, that made my eyes go blurry. The down buttons for your, for your light, candle, and all the good stuff. But all right, I'm gonna unplug this for now until I'm ready, and then we'll get to it. All right, it says, so we have to set all the eggs in, which I'll push that back in, and we'll set all these eggs, which actually I should have probably, I like setting my temperature, or getting the temperature up, but it says, set all the eggs to room temperature for 6 to 8 hours with pointing end down. Before placing eggs in, pull out the water jar and add water to area A. Make sure the water is basically covering the entire area A. And set the incubator to run 4 to 5 hours to stabilize the incubation temperature, which that's what I'm going to do right now before I set my eggs. So, let's get this lid back on, and I'll plug it in. And we'll try to get, there we go. And we'll come back and check this later. I want to candle these eggs while I'm in here. But right now, these can get set back here, and then later, I will go and check down. But I'm gonna let this run for a while. We'll see how, I'll open up this door a little bit, we'll let this run. Let's get these, let's try to candle these, which actually, I think I'm gonna try using this egg candler instead of this one. I just want to try it to see how it works. So we're going to do the outsides of those. We know the insides are good. I just want to make sure those are good or not. So we're gonna press down on this. And I'm gonna go over here, turn off this light. Make sure all the light's out. And we're gonna candle. So this is definitely you should be seeing some type of veins, which I do see something moving right here, but you can see all those spots. It's kind of hard to actually tell if there's any veins or not. And I hate to throw this one away because it's not, I can't really tell because of all this, how this weird of the egg is. So actually I'm going to keep that one because of just how it is. And this one, I want to say that one has veins. Yeah, I can see veins right here. Right in here. So there's another one. That's awesome. See, this is why you need to do them at night. When it's dark, because then you can get a better view of what's all in there. And right there, like, it seems like there's something starting to form right there. And and this one I don't like how, like, all these spots that are in it, but you can tell something's starting to form. Once again, right there, I can. You know what? I think I'm going to check the rest of these. But unless I get a visible sign, like right there, perfect sign. Perfect sign for a baby. See, and the other day when I canned them, it didn't look like there was any. And looks like more veins. So until I'm if they stay like this, then I'll know they're bad. But this early in stage, I'm not going to count them out yet. So I think we are going to spread them back out. And we're going to keep all the eggs in this incubator. And hopefully I can, we'll place this over on the top of the other incubator. We'll spread these out and give them plenty of room. And that'll do. And hopefully we will have a good amount of baby chicks. And then we'll start these with these eggs, which I could get 2 more here. Because technically this one actually holds 25. This one only holds 22. So that helps a lot too. So, as I said, well, now it's day 15. So we're still young on this. So tomorrow will be a week. And we'll see how much further we go. I could have handled the inside ones, but we'll check in a few days and see where they are. But this one's already up to 92.4 degrees and 53 degrees. Well, for 53%. This one right now is at 59%. And it has day in there. It has auto rotating, which Turn test, I can just, you can see, it's going to just shift from side to side. And that would be how it rotates. Which I think would be cool. I really want to know how this is actually going to do. But Chick Cozy, go look them out, look them up. They have, of course, incubators. They have doors, and they have a couple other things. They don't sell too much of it seems like on their website yet, but go check them out. And I'm gonna see how their incubator does. Oh, I just missed that baby on a teeter-totter, but hey, I found an ABC body egg. Just kidding. That would be a cayuga. One of those black ducks right there. Everybody thinks a Iami Simani or one of these guys, one of the hens, lay these black eggs, and that is wrong. The only ones that lay black eggs are these guys. Are caught my attention, but the only ones that actually lay black eggs are the cayugas or the I think, is it ostrich or something. But I enjoy watching these babies. But it's time to collect eggs. And I got 4 in here in the first coop. Got a little water still left in the dry creek. It's been raining pretty much every day, and I did catch some rain on the way home, but it was just some sprinkles. This is a muddy muck mess. So eggs are growing up top, maybe. I'm going to pause it here because it is a mud mess down in the run. And there is nasty. And of course they had to do it in the mud. What you doing? Watch out. Watch out. These things are grody. But my chickens like to lay them in here. No, get back. For some reason. And I keep the shelter open in just case it rains, or once one of the goats want to, well, if Cookie would ever have her baby, she can come in here and have it. I'm gonna have to wipe these off better once I get back inside. Good, there's none in the dog run, or dog in their little hut. All right. But all this rain we've been getting has made this muddy, unfortunately. So I gotta watch that. Yes, I'm coming to collect the eggs. You got both of them. All right, we didn't get a lot so far. Almost, well, except for that duck egg, we've got almost a dozen and a half. And give it a second peek. If life ever gives me a break and gives me a chance to come out here and clean, I plan on actually coming out and cleaning. But Blackie, what are you doing? Coming out and cleaning all the coops and just everything. All of it out here needs a good cleaning, but I had so much to do, not enough time to do it. But on my way home, Scoot, move. Move, Scoot. No, I'm not playing. On my after I got off work, I decided to go, Scoot, stop. Can you stop, dude? Can you move? I decided to stop at a greenhouse, a local greenhouse, an Amish greenhouse that it's called Lurgan Greenhouse, and I got some plants for the garden, which I'll show later, and we'll get them put in the garden once I get a chance. Get off Daisy! Get off Daisy! Hold on, guys. I'm gonna try to get out of here before. And baby's got out. And her. Ladies. I'm guessing they got out back there again. That or they slipped right in here somewhere. Dang goats. All right, let's go. And she got her mama. Let's go and try to, whatever. We'll let you guys out. They haven't been out to get good grass, so I'll leave them out. Because all you can see, I did put like a whole bale of straw in here and it's just gone. I don't know if she's birdie or she's trying to lay. She's not looking good, actually. There's a nice thick one. What you doing, girls? Yeah, one. All the way over here. Oh, I got a full carton there. And I left the one in there, the dirty one, because that one is for that birdie hen, if she decides to lay on it. All right, there's a baby. But I'll let these guys out and roam, get some fresh grass because they haven't got any in a while. And if they go back in the run later, they go in the run when I open it. If not, they'll go back into the coop, which is all right. If you don't like watching baby goats, there's something wrong. What are you doing, James? Anyways, guys, I was saying I went to Lurgan Greenhouse, which is local to me, and I got some plants for the garden, which I plan on putting in the ground soon. I need to get them in very soon. I could have seeded this year, but I didn't. So I decided I wanted to try just getting the plants and doing it that way, which would give it a good start, quick start to the garden. So hopefully we will get a decent amount of vegetables this year. I gotta clean this up, but it seems like rain should be doing all right. I gotta get these weeds out, which I'll take care of them. Get rid of all these weeds, which might be hurting that. The raspberry bush still hasn't done anything yet. And I did get these apple trees, which I'm planning on putting up. This one's growing up weird. That one, but they're both starting to bloom. But raspberry bush isn't doing anything. I'm hoping it will come back, but I guess we'll see. But I ended up getting, this is a tomato. It's called an this is a tomato plant called an Abe Lincoln. I am getting one of them. I ended up getting Salamore bush. It's a cucumber. This is a sweet potato, a jewel sweet potato, which are apparently really good for like disease wise. I got celery because it seems like we get stuff with, or like been eating a lot of stuff with celery in it. So so it wouldn't be bad to try. My first year trying it. I got this Big Max pumpkin, which are supposed to get really big. Crimson sweet watermelon. And then also we do get like veggies, mixed veggies, and so which is broccoli too in it. So got one of them. I got these hot peppers I'm going to dry them out. These cayennes, I'm going to dry them out and for the chickens. And then I got these cantaloupes, because we like cantaloupe. I like cantaloupe, but these Hale's Best Jumbo. And I can also I might end up seeding some. I have to figure out what, like corn would probably be one thing, which I'll probably end up putting a strip for that here. I got potatoes. I still gotta put it somewhere. I got all the seeds for them, but I gotta rake this. As you see, there's a bunch of rocks that I gotta rake back and get out. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I live in the mountains and it's nothing but rocks, unfortunately. So I got to take care of that before and I want to do one more till, and then we're going to put these in the ground. I just got to make sure I label what I put where. That's the biggest thing I got to remember, is to mark. But anyways, I got to get this done first, once again, and then we'll get all of the new plants or vegetables into the ground. I need to get those apple trees in the ground, and I do want to get different types of trees, fruit trees, because we do like fruits. Apples is one of them, so we're gonna try to get more than that. But one thing at a time. I got to figure out a spot over there where I want to put the apple trees at. I don't know yet. And I'm sure that, because there is some deer that come here, so I'm sure there'll be a deer at it. So I can also put a camera to watch it, see what the deer population is going to be like with them. And well, my neighbor asked me her husband, who actually passed away, ended up putting, I guess this was a thing she said, where you put rocks around your like trees, and she has a shrub there and whatnot. They're all around her house. Well, she asked me if I knew anybody that wanted rocks, or if I could do something with them, and I said, yeah, I'll take care of them. So right now I just went and took a load, but I just got out around here, and this will be a new load. But right now I'm just picking these up. I'm gonna I know I'm not going to do it all in one day, but I'm going to try to do it little by little on my free time, just to help her out. She has a lot going on herself, so I just want to help her get this done. I'll probably do this one and maybe that tree and that bush tonight, And then I'll figure out, apparently there's some in the backyard. I know there's all around here that I need to get. I just seen the other night when I came up and got this person right here's mail, or got a piece of mail from them. So we're gonna pick these up to help her. I'm gonna get whatever I can out of this flower bed. And this one might not be a one. Oh yeah, I can get it. I'm gonna flip it actually. Luckily, these are all coming out easy. I'm not gonna be able to really fix these holes. I don't know how these are. Probably end up just letting nature take its course for that. But there might be some I need actual. I don't know if I can get underneath this one or not. If I can, might need to get a shovel for that. If I need to get a shovel, I'll have to go over and get one. But see if I can dig it out. But yeah, that's tonight's project. Since I got a little time, the boys ain't here, I'm going to do this for her. And just get a little bit done tonight and do little by little. Got 2 more on this side yet. And then I'm just putting it over my dry creek bed for now. There we go. All right, now I just got to get this one out somehow. I'm gonna try to stomp this down as much as I can. Because, well, who knows how long they've been there. So, got all these indents and stuff from the rocks. I know it's not perfect, but that'll do. Now I just gotta figure a way to get this guy out. There we go. And there's that. All right, there's number 1 down. Hey y'all, before I forget and go up to go to bed, I was in here getting my dog's feed for the night, and I'm like, I need to candle these eggs because the Nature Right, probably can't see it, but it has 11 days left. The new Chick Cozy has 18. So that's 3 days in, so we can see how this one is doing. These are older eggs. Don't get me wrong, these are older eggs, but they still should be all right. They're not old eggs, but they're older, they ain't as fresh, let's say. So we're gonna go, let's check the Nature Right because we are further in, and they should have been candled a few days ago, but stuff happens and I just never got to it. So let's get to that. We're gonna see, I guess, what to do. Hopefully we have a good turnout and we can get more babies to hatch out and raise and sell to whoever might want them. Right now we still have our 4 white leghorns. But I know for a fact I could easily sell them to my aunt, which I could raise them up for her. Well, either way, I have to raise some up for her. But I really haven't tried to push them either. But I know more people like actually having egg layers instead of babies. So in the long run, it's a little more money for me, but it does take the time and work. So, but we're going to see what we're going to do. I'll raise them. I'm fine with that. And once they start laying, I will end up could probably end up posting them up. But anyways, let's get to it and see how many eggs we are good. All right, first egg on the outside. All right. And it's so hard to tell because of how this egg is and all the outs. Like there's so many spots, as you can see. I don't want to get rid of it because I can't tell exactly if there's any veins, clear veins, because of how spotty it is. But like there's movement in there. I don't know, we're gonna give it some more time. This one you can see a lot better, a lot more formation. So we're gonna let that one ride. See, this one's like the first one. I should mark these. I don't have anything with me right now. That one you can still see clear veins. It just, I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is the ones I'm not 100% sure, I'm just going to keep close to each other. And the ones that look promising, I'll spread out. That'll give me a clear. Aaliyah! See, this one has good veins. See, that one has great veins. Development's not fully there like it probably should be by now. Which we're gonna let him ride. I mean, it's not gonna hurt. I don't smell, like there's no stinking, like, yeah, that one's not even developed. You can see the veins in there clear as day. But, oh. It's not. Where we would like it to be. I don't know. We're gonna let this ride. These are the ones I'm not 100% sure on. These looked alright. And those just flipped. They just go back and forth. Oh, they were just pointing that way. Now they're back that way. But anyways, we're gonna leave these like this, and we're gonna let them ride. And it's 11 more days, so we'll go from there. But now on to the chick cozy. Well, day 3, you should start seeing veins. No good. No good.
No good. No good. Nope. And then some of this could be easily because of being an older egg. They've lost their fertility. Alright, the first one with promising sighting. I hope all these aren't bad. Oh, nope, there's another one. Hey, that would be stinky. We might have to restart, unfortunately. Yeah. 2. 2 whole good ones.
Well, I didn't want to do this, but I might have to pull from the stash and or my for sale ones and get them into the incubator and go from there. Because 20 bad eggs. And I think those were the only 2 that I pulled out that were kind of fresh. Which that's my fault. It is what it is. But hey, we're gonna give it another go. This is my fault. We'll try her again. So I did reset with the weight Leghorn eggs that I do have at the moment. Yes, I know they are dirty. But there is now 8 new eggs in there. They're going to be 3 days later than them, but at least hopefully these will be, since they are in the last couple days, like today, yesterday, I don't know, last 3-4 days, hopefully these will be fertile. Well, y'all, it's the next day, and Aaliyah is peeking her head out. Anyways, just got done collecting eggs. You see, we got 33, which is awesome, and 1 single duck egg. Some days they all lay, and then the next day I get 1, maybe 2. Anyways, got a whole mass variety, another massive one. Of colors and all the things. These couple were in the good hut, which I'm now thinking some are actually eating my eggs, because I seen while I was in the good hut down in the corner, the far corner, is where they lay, and there was a chicken, of course, getting like trying to pick up yolk, and there was some yolk on the ground and whatnot. So anyways, I've been putting off the garden long enough, and yesterday I went over and raked it out, and then I tilled up again, and I swear somebody's throwing rocks or stone something in this, because when I looked yesterday, see all this? Yeah, it wasn't like that. I think somebody's coming and throwing some rocks in my garden. Like you can see all these little stones, plus there's a bunch back in the dry creek. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to go back through while I'm planting my plants, which I am going to be going this way with them, and pick out any big rocks I see. I'm not really worried about the small ones, but anything like this, I want out. And I know it's going to take some time, so until I get all these out. But this is my second full year of actually doing this, so hopefully sooner or later we won't really have to worry about this too much, and we will just be, see, there's a big one, just getting maybe little ones, and that's about it. But I gotta go get my little shovel, and then we can go and start planting. If these rocks would not catch my eye, I'd be able to start. But fortunately, that's what's happening. So anyways, that's where we're gonna start. I wanted to stop. There's a new, it's called the Farmer's Garden. It's these people bought this old farmhouse, so they call it farmhouse, and turned it into like a nursery, a garden place. And they sell straw and hay and plants and this and that. I don't know what they all sell there. And I wanted to stop there today, and I thought about it. I'm like, all right, I'm coming up to it. Yeah, I was already past it. So, and I don't even know how that happened. So, unfortunately, I didn't stop there. But I can get my potato, because I'm going to try to grow potatoes in this. Yes, last year I did all right. It wasn't bad. We got some potatoes, but not a lot. But I'm going to try this again, and we're going to see how it goes. I got better knowledge of how to do it now. So we're going to try that again. If not, we'll find a place next year in the soil, and we'll plant them that way. But anyways, let me go get my stuff, and then we'll find places where to put these plants. I know my pumpkins and my watermelon probably won't go in here because they need like 4 to 8 foot of space. So I got to figure out where I want to put them first, or last. I can do them last. But everything else, we're going to make rows, and then I'm going to try to mark where all my plants are so I know what they are, because I'll probably end up forgetting. So we're going to do that. All right, I got my gardening tools. These are only 2 I have at the moment. I do have my big shovel and whatnot, but these are ones I'm going to use. And yeah, I'm going to find a place to prop y'all up, and we'll get to it. All right, so let's, we got cucumber. We got this, this is tomato, single tomato. We don't really do we're not big on tomatoes, so I only got that one. We got celery. We'll set this one in front. Oh no, I want them all on top. This is the sweet potato. I need to find a good spot for that. And honestly, I might actually put the sweet potato in the back here, because I do have stuff that I can actually hill this stuff extra on the back here, so I'll probably put them on the back. We got broccoli, which those are going to go close to celery. Here's the Big Mac's pumpkins, which those will be later. Here is cayenne, long thin hot peppers for the chickens. Got some watermelons, which those are going to be later. And then the cantaloupe, they need it says 48 to 72 inches apart. So for those, these watermelons they call for, which I like these. They actually give the information on them, which is pretty cool. Space hills of 2 plants 10 feet apart, so that needs a lot of room. And these pumpkins, plant in full sun, 2 plants per hill, space 8 foot apart. So we definitely need a lot of room for them. These broccoli, they just need 20 to 30 inches, which is fine. The celery needs about 30 inches. So yeah, which ain't bad. That one actually doesn't say. But anyways, yeah, let's start with the sweet potatoes, get them in the back, and we'll go from there. They don't really say either. So I'm going to set that on the ground for now. And we are just going to start in and dig us a hole. I was planning on doing this with my boys tonight, but my mom asked if she can watch them again, or keep them again. And I said, why not? I mean, that's fine. It is what it is. So, and Kenley has a dentist appointment, so we don't have her here either. Are the gnats bad where y'all are? Because here, they're horrible. That's the only bad thing I hate about when it gets warm. It's the gnats. That's more than enough. So top this out. Come on, little one. Got some nice roots going. We're gonna pop that one in and go from there. All right. Try to get some of these stones out of here. Make that sure that's in good. And it just rained a little bit today, and that's all it's been doing. So I'm not worried about actually watering this because this soil is very, very moist. Actually, let's move it over just a touch. I want to get good spacing. 1, 2. Yeah, that's. So we're gonna do 3 of these trowels away from each other, which should give plenty of room for growth. All these roots systems in here, from what I don't know, they're kind of getting annoying. Enough deep. Ah. Come on, come out of your home. There we go. I want to make sure that looks straight. No, it needs to come back. It needs to go back this way. That's better.
All right, number 2 then. 1, 2, 3.
This is the stuff that I'm finding. Big clumps of rock. I know it's dirty, but that was in that hole. That's the stuff I'm fighting with at the moment. Because here's some pieces that just broke off.
We'll dig it out a little bit more. That's all good soil. Let's clear this out a little bit, and I'll get some good soil down in there to raise it back up. I just want to get all this huge rock out.
But this stuff right here is good soil. It's like, I don't know, it kind of reminds you of mud in a way, but not mud. It just really compacts well, breaks apart. Can't beat a better soil. All right. There's part of the worm. All right. Now I'll just have to get a little bit more soil on that. Which is no big deal, I can get that. And also I got the compost, which it's not ready. That one fell apart. How's that look? But I do plan on definitely throwing all that compost over there and getting it on, especially this winter. Well, once I get this garden done for the year. All right, I'll just have to throw a little bit more, but I'll definitely heal those up once they grow. A little bit more. Get a nice hill going. But you can tell my hands are dirty. That's how good the soil is. How wet. One, two, right about there. And that's a little off. It'll be all right. I love finding worms in here. I just know it's gonna, the soil's gonna be good. They're working that soil. My hands are slippy. Well, y'all, yesterday while I was out here planning, my phone actually died. I didn't even know it was that far into dying. But as you can see, I did get everything planted. I know they're not completely straight. They're a little bit off, like this one. Like they just come out, and then I try to get them as close as being straight. These three, they are the pepper plants. As you can see, they're the pepper plants. That one's tomato. Then I planted the broccoli over here in this row. That one, that far one could have been moved back. This one is the celery. And then I did the cucumber, and then you can see, and then, you know, the sweet potato, what I showed yesterday. The goats are out. But I got this done. I still got well, this, the pumpkin got knocked over. And something took a chunk out of that leaf. But I still got those to plant. And I'm zoomed out, yeah. I got to thinking, I'm like, how am I going to do this? Because I'm still stuck on how I want to plant. And I got this, well, I want to keep this open, this space opened here, so I can get to the compost or like a row into the compost when I build it bigger. I want to get to, so if I get a tractor, I can come in, grab a scoop, and scoop it up. We'll do whatever. So I want to keep this open, but then I got all this space here, and I've been in kind of like thoughts of what I want to do with it, because you always see I could turn it in, like I got the goats over here, I could turn this into pasture where they can come over, or I can get this fenced off and they can graze, or I can till this all up and make the orchard back here, and then make the rest of this garden, which I can do the pumpkins and the watermelon and the cantaloupe. But I don't know. I just don't know what to do. So what is y'all's thoughts on what do you think it would be a good idea let me just rephrase this. Would y'all make this part into an orchard and a garden, or would you turn this into a pasture? It's just one of those things. I don't know. I want to do it, but then it's just like I'm weighing my odds. Because it would be great, because I know it's hard to see, but it's hilled. This is all uphill, and right here, like this goes up into a hill here. So it'd be good, because I mean, I know stuff like tomatoes, pumpkins, or like the watermelons and stuff, that they like the hill, and that they'll do great on it. So what is y'all thoughts? What do you think I should do? But anyways, guys, all the goats and chickens are out. I left them all out because it's been raining and it is a muddy mess in the closed coop and down in the run. So I just let them out to graze. I just got to keep watch of Daisy so she don't get close to the road, or on the road like she's been. But right now, she's right there. This one right here. And then you got Scoot and Darla. So, anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't, please go like and subscribe to the channel, because I can't grow unless I have y'all. And I thank every one of y'all for already hitting that subscribe button. But yeah. So I'm going to go enjoy time with family, and I'll see you in the next one.